You've been working 9 to 5, a job you don't like. Well, I guess that's what most people call life. Now you're here with family and friends you've just met. So throw them down, let it loose, the hell with regret.
Fraser Coast FM, Tracy and the Big D joining us tonight. First time we've caught up with this young gentleman. His name is Jason McGregor, and you may not have heard of him as an up-front man, but he certainly has been around the traps with Adam Brand, and I'm sure probably many other artists he's recorded with as well. Jason, thank you very much for joining us, and wow, we've finally hit the big time, hey?
Thanks so much for having me, and so it's down a little closer to the middle now.
Obviously, you've been performing for many years. This is not a new thing for you. Why now to take that step and say, you know what, I'm going to be the front man and I'm going to get out there and do my thing?
You know, it's just one of those things that's evolved kind of naturally over time. You know, you started as a teenager just wanting to play guitar, and then some of the not just financial realities, but also just kind of the enjoyment of being able to connect with an audience. You know, for whatever it is, the human voice, really, there's nothing to connect with people as well as that. And as I've kind of loved that more and more, it's felt more natural to be in that position and be doing that, and then furthermore over time sort of writing my own stuff, having a message and having something to say and connect with people. And I guess it's just taken the time it's taken because it's just one of those naturally evolving things.
When you were really young, who were your influences in music, and has it changed much to the influences you have today?
When I was young, when I was getting started as a guitar player, I remember hearing a Tommy Emmanuel called Determination when I was 15, and then I was like, that is what I need to immediately do. I loved Keith's stuff back in the Ranch. In those days, that album was, I think that was ingrained in a lot of guitar players' minds, but that was something. And then, and as time's gone on, yeah, I've definitely got a wider range of people that I listen to, but I've stuck true to those original influences. I'm just getting ready now. We're out on a trip with Brandy doing a performance night, and I'm definitely going to do some of that Tommy sort of finger-picking stuff tonight. It's definitely stuck with me.
When you mentioned you've been doing some songwriting, how many songs do you think you may have in your catalogue already? And has it been something that you've only just started songwriting, or have you been doing it for quite many years?
I've been songwriting in different outfits for a pretty long time for the course of the last few years. I think the thing that's changed is me being the voice that was being written for. And I guess things that I've written for myself to say, look, I've probably got a couple of albums worth of colour, whether they were all up to snuff or not, I'm not so sure, but I'm certainly proud of the single I'm about to release now.
The song that came out on Friday, it's called That's Why We're Here. Tell us a little bit how that came together.
I wrote that one with Adam. We'd just finished a gig and flown back to the airport, and we were driving back down to the Gold Coast. We were stuck in traffic on the M1, and I think it's been a catalyst for many a song.
Oh, yes.
And we kind of sat there and talked to each other and like, well, why do we do this? You know, it can be long hours, it's back and forth, it's maybe not as glamorous as it might seem. And I guess what we both decided was, well, when you're playing and performing, and the song is about performing to people, being in the moment, that's why we're here. You come here to forget the life around you. It's an escapism. You know, you've got all these dramas and things going on, but when you come to the show, everything else ceases. You're all in the same place together, just enjoying this moment in time. It belongs to you. And that was something that we felt like, well, gee, that's something that feels real. It feels like something, you know, that's why we both do it. That was how the tune sort of came about.
Looking at the next 12 months, I know you've obviously been doing some touring with Adam Brand and everything. What about the standalone gigs? Have we got many of those booked in so far?
It's a brave new world, as you know. I will say that for the first half of this year, we've been in consolidation with all the things that got postponed last year. But yeah, it's definitely on the cards to get out there and do the solo thing as well. And actually, the song's been in the can for quite some time, and we were going to head out, and I was going to open Adam's shows and do my stuff. And then, you know, Maddie was going to do the thing with Mike Carr that he does, Cornell and Carr. And then we were just going to be this family unit on the road doing all of our own stuff. And so that will still also be the plan, but it's just been a little slower to spin up this year while it's all a bit sort of precarious. But it's definitely the plan to do that. And when we do get the road and go places, I'll definitely be doing some offshoot gigs of my own.
So for people who want to follow the man Jason McGregor, what's the best way for them to do that?
Come find me on Instagram or go to my website. It's jasonmcgregor.com.au. All the connections are there, and I tend to post where I'm at and what's going on gigs-wise and just sort of life-wise. Come say hi.
Jason McGregor, thank you very much for joining us tonight. Enjoy the rest of the tour that you've got going at the moment, and we're going to play your song. It is called That's Why We're Here.
We're workers, we're soldiers, we'll never give up.